Alright, so now we're ready for our second example that involves subtraction. Now the steps for adding and subtracting fractions are the exact same until you actually get to the adding and subtracting part. So let's look at our problem. 5/8 minus 1/3. Well, the first step I need to do is draw a model to represent each of these fractions. So we do that by drawing our boxes. And I'm going to draw my boxes a little bit bigger because it says 1/8, and I know that I'm going to have to draw 8 lines. Now in class, I'm going to show you how to use notebook paper and graph paper so that your boxes are a little bit neater, but for the example, I'm just using my dry erase board. Alright, so I know that I'm going to have to divide my first box into how many pieces? 8 pieces. Because we draw the number of pieces according to the numbers on the bottom, your denominators. So, bear with me as I get each side. And to draw 8, what I did was I drew a line in the middle. So I know, and then I'll come back over here, and I know I have to draw 3 more lines. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. Now, when you're doing your model, it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. When we go over fractions, yes, they're equal parts, but unable to do this, it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. I've been looking at my lines, you see a little wiggles, and that's okay. No big deal. Alright, so I have my 8 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have to look at the fraction. My numerator tells me I need to shade in 5 pieces. So, 1, and see I just did a squiggly line because I don't want to spend a lot of time coloring. 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, I pick 5 because that's what my numerator tells me. So now I'm going to come over to my second box. And according to this denominator, I need 3 pieces. So 1, 2, and that gives me 1, 2, 3 pieces. And going by my numerator of that fraction, I know I need to shade in 1 piece. Okay, so that's drawing our model, but we're not done. Now we have to find the common denominator, and the way we do that is by bringing this denominator to this box and bringing this denominator to this box so that they're one box together. So, this box has 8 equal pieces, but now I also need to have 3 equal pieces. So I'm going to use my marker, and I'm going to divide it into 3 equal pieces this way. So 1, sorry, my hand's in the way. 1, 2, 3. Now we need to go to the next box. And the next box, how many lines or how many pieces do I need so that we have the same number of pieces on both sides? That's right, 8. So, again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to draw 8. That's 3. That's 4. 5. 6. 7. And that makes 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so now they both have the same number of boxes inside each of those boxes. And you have to use your denominators to determine how many lines this way and how many lines this way. Okay, so now we have to write our new fractions. The first thing we have to do is count every piece inside of my big box. So, I'm going to count by 3s, going this way. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So that number is going to go on the bottom because the bottom number tells me how many pieces in all. So, Now I need to get my numerator, my top number. So I'm going to count all the boxes that have a red squiggly line in it, which is why I say you don't have to spend all the time coloring the boxes, because you can just see which boxes have been marked. So again, I'm going to count by threes. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So I'm going to write 15 as my numerator. I counted by threes, but by all means, feel free to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Your choice. Alright, so now I'm going to come down to my next box. I have to count all the pieces. And I know that 3 goes this way, so I'm going to count by threes again. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Or you could have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Your choice. And I'm going to put that number in the bottom because that's how many pieces I have in all. Not how many pieces are colored, how many boxes I have all together. So now I need to count how many of my boxes have been colored in. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to write that number in my numerator. Now I'm just going to bring my subtraction sign down because we haven't actually subtracted. And I'm going to put my equal sign because we actually haven't done any calculations. So, now our next part is to remember exactly the rules. When you're adding or subtracting, you're going to write how many pieces in all we were looking at. So, we're looking at 24 pieces. Now I need to know if I have 15 and I take away 8 of those pieces, how many will I have left? Well, you have some options. You can put 8 in your head and count up to 15. You could count backwards from 15. Or you could come to this box and you could cross out 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then count however many are remaining. It's really your choice on how you subtract. But no matter which method, you would get 7. So, am I finished? Nope. Because I have to go through my simplifying steps. Are both of these numbers divisible by 10? Nope. What about by 5? Nope. What about by 2? No, because 7 is odd. What about by 3? Nope. And finally, our last one that we need to check. What about 7? Nope. 7 isn't divisible by 7, but 24 is not divisible by 7. So our final answer for this problem would be 7 over 24, or 7/24 would be how you say it. Our next video will be your chance to practice, and then I'll show you how to solve, and you can see if you've got it or if you need support. Bye guys!